Good evening, everybody. This is Leah Ryan and Loft Manager Richard from the Pioneer Racing Pigeon Club of Ontario and the Pioneer Invitational. One Loft here with your Wednesday evening family show where we talk anything and everything to do with pigeons and pigeon related. You guys know what to do. Post your questions in the comments below. Ryan, I'm going to check to make sure we're on Facebook and YouTube and send it over to you.
Hey, welcome to all. I'm just getting our setup here so we can hear what's going on this beautiful rainy Wednesday. It rained so much it took our Brother's Elite tent down. See, don't mess with Mother Nature because she will take you down. She sure did. We sat here all day like two little kids wanting to train pigeons. Just no training. Just there's nothing we could do. We're buffering here a little bit. My apologies, but it is what it is. So no training today for not only the Pioneer birds, but Loft Manager Richard's birds. No training. It is what it is. As we wait, as they say.
Probably rest is needed. That's probably why it rained all day. As hard as it did. We're going to wait for breaks in the weather, but it never happened. So I guess rest was needed.
That was a good toss yesterday. Leah, can you hear us? Just want to make sure you're hearing us.
Yeah, we can hear you. If you guys can hear us okay on Facebook and YouTube, let us know in the comments. Michael Peebler says good evening. Good evening to you, Michael. Michael says, looking great, LMR. Happy to see you. Yes, we are very glad. Loft Manager Richard is back. Boy, he hasn't been on a family show in wow, I don't know, a month maybe? A while anyway.
Yeah.
Probably 3 weeks, yeah. Oh, at least 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Almost a month. I think 4 shows.
I think he missed 4 shows.
You weren't feeling good.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, glad to have him back. Boy. Mo is in the house. Hello, Mo. Nice to see you on.
We tried in on you to fit your spot.
They just couldn't do it. No, they couldn't handle it. There's a lot of pressure. You know?
Hold on here. We're buffering like a real.
Yes, Ryan, we are.
Just.
Not sure if he's going to.
I don't know why we're buffering.
And reconnect. Your the other cam is working fine, but that one's buffering.
So you're saying the bottom camera's good?
Yeah, the close-up camera.
Okay, so let's go with that one. I'll disconnect this one here, and I'll try and reconnect it. That's fine.
Okay.
You should still be able to hear me.
Yeah. Well, we can see you through that camera,
right,
so that's fine.
Let me just double check and see what systems we're on. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
All right.
Just give us a second here.
It's the rain. It must be the rain.
Tracy says, good evening, Pioneer Village. Troy, hello. Tracy says, welcome home, LMR. Cam says, looking good, LMR. While we're setting up the cameras here, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, let us know below. What are we going to do? We're going to do the winner's circle from race number 7. Then what are we going to do? We're going to talk about Matheson this coming weekend.
Yeah, that's right. And we got to look at tomorrow's weather for training.
Look at the weather forecast. Lots of fun things happening on tonight's show, guys. Lots of fun things.
Let's see if that fixes her up.
We shall see. Okay. Take your position, and we will see if it's any better.
Something's not right. Something's not right there.
There
we go.
Okay. Hopefully.
Now it's working?
Hopefully. Hopefully so.
God, this is...
That's painful. No, it's not going to cooperate. Why? Why does everything work before we go on, and then we go on and it goes to crap? Now both of them have gone to crap. Look at this. It hurts.
I feel very rusty.
Okay.
Main thing is I can hear you. So we can hear you guys. Remember, we're just going to pretend. Let's
pretend now it's fine. We're fine.
We just got to pretend we're at the release points. Remember? We're all yelling at each other.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. you want to talk about first?
Good
Want to
race.
do winner's circle?
Yeah, I think before we do the winner's circle, quick race recap on race number 2, the Gold Band, and race number 7 of the Pioneer Experience. And that was quite an experience weekend. Very, very, very unusual. Almost scratch your head and go, did that just really happen? Like, I mean, we're talking probably with those Pioneer one loft birds. They've had a minimum of 58 to 60 tosses, not including the 6 races prior, not including that headwind from Englehart that buried most birds, but not those birds. Turn around and give them a shoulder hard wind out of the north. Some of the birds end up about 450 miles down into Pennsylvania. Just one of those things that shake your head, and you see some guys got slashed with it. The Pioneer birds, Mike Van Kempen, Troy. And then you look at even Richard got hit pretty hard. But then you look at guys like Dorval, Silver Creek, Guido Madrusin, Mark Bombach. They didn't have an issue getting them home. So just a very, very weird day. I think there was a couple different groups of breakout birds, and that's the joys of pigeon racing. As soon as you think you've got her in the bag, or know your army craps the bed.
What's everybody else's thoughts on this past weekend's race number 7 or Gold Band race number 2, Mont Laurier? Let us know in the comments. We'd like to know your guys' thoughts. Just getting back to the Gold Band series last week, because I didn't have the results up in time, we didn't get to give shout outs to the winners. So I'd like to give shout outs to the winners from Gold Band race number 1, Englehart, and Gold Band race number 2, Mont Laurier. We're going to start with Gold Band race number 1, Englehart, and our 3 winners. First place, Feathers of Glory, winning $500. This, of course, was for race 1, Englehart. Second place, R&R Zonikin, handled by the Pioneer One Loft manager Ryan, winning $300. And in third place, Wally Bielik, winning $200. That, of course, race number 1, Englehart. Congratulations to all of those winners. Then we move on to this past weekend's race, which was Mont Laurier, Quebec, race number 2, Gold Band race number 2. Coming in first place, Bob Dura, handled by Dorval Medeiros, winning $500. Second place, yay, loft manager Richard, handled by, of course, loft manager Richard, winning $300. And in third place, Magic Medeiros, winning $200. That, of course, is Dorval Medeiros again. So congratulations to all of our race number 1 and race number 2 winners. Ryan?
Excellent. You know what?
Congratulations, Dad.
I'd have loved to show him last week's second place winner, but he's somewhere down with the Amish in Pennsylvania land, probably whittling a new perch. But that was a race. That Englehart race last week or previous week was super, super tough. And this week, again, it was just amazing to see. If you look at a guy like Dorval, Magic Medeiros there, they fly with Pete Sloan. They fly together. They're on the extreme long end, almost around 340 miles. And then you take loft manager Richard, the second loft. He was flying 260 miles. So difference of 90 miles. And what a close race, very, very close. But it was nice to see the long end and the short end was very, very competitive. That means the whole course, it was doable. That means anyone on the course really had a shot at it. And good flying by Magic Medeiros there and Pete Sloan. They did. They had a hell of a race weekend. That's for sure.
Brady says, just my theory, but I think the birds reflexed straight south because they hadn't been trained around the clock. Ryan?
Yeah, You know what? They're young pigeons. I seen them in the baskets before they went out. A lot of excited pigeons. And you know what? Training them around the clock, that could help. Well, again, we always like to build up some speed. I like to get them on a straight line. Yes, that was a little bit northeast, a little bit more east with the north, but we've flown out of Lassar before. We've flown a few other Montreal races and not had that problem. I think it was just, I think the birds, my birds, I think were pretty damn hopped up.
I think you got to look at how many birds are in the race. 300.
Yeah,
300. About 80 of them didn't show up. They headed south.
Yeah.
They were feeling good, and they took that wind, and right about there, they went on the other side of that St. Lawrence River, I believe.
Yeah.
They followed it. They followed on the south side of that, and I think that's what screwed them up. We've flown three-way races before, three-way.
Yeah, we never
That
trained.
means east, west, and north. Birds never been trained east or never been trained west, and they perform perfectly.
Yeah.
So I don't.
I think there was that group of pigeons that were real. There was a couple groups that were hot to go, and if you look at it, Mike Van Kempen and the Pioneers, and quite a few years, I handled all those birds, and I felt that most guys, those birds were just like, whoa, man. And I think finally getting after 4 weeks, that's that north wind. I think before they realized it, they were past the water and gone. They were the wrong way. I mean, it is what it is. Or, you know what? Just an unlucky day. I don't think I'd change anything really on it. We're going to be there next week. Where are we going?
It was almost like 2 or 3 different races in one. We got one fella. What's his name? Can't remember his name. He put 25 birds in. The birds had to fly roughly about 125 miles.
Yeah,
right? Neil Gonzalez.
Neil Gonzalez.
125 miles straight over where he lives.
Yeah. He had old birds.
Yeah, he got one bird on the day.
One bird on the day.
Out of 25.
And he flew 128 miles.
128 miles.
So it was we call it a perfect storm of a day. You get one of those about every 3 years and shake your head. And like I said,
and if you look at it this way and say, well, those were the super birds that flew off the map. I'll have to cut that short because the super birds, for example, mine came in 5.5 hours, I think it was. And what's his name? Dorval. He got his bird in good time.
Right.
Great time. We're not talking
super birds. Yeah.
Super birds. So
they held the pace good.
Yeah, they held the pace good.
Yeah.
And guys coming after that, even
nobody got destroyed.
Nobody got destroyed. But you take a fellow like Bill Wema. I know he got a lot of his. Did he lose a lot of his birds?
No, he didn't lose any.
Didn't lose any. But take I heard
Troy.
Troy didn't get one bird.
Wow.
Lost. And
Warner got 1 out of 6.
The 2 brothers down there in Hamilton,
Cooper brothers, nothing.
Never got one pigeon.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
guys
like
Dorval pounded them all in. Guido pounded them all in. Hey, listen. Now, do I think I lost some super birds? I think I did. But there's a problem with racing pigeons. You have them set, you have them primed, and they're ready to fire. Okay? They can be blown out. They can be feeling good, no pain. The problem with the racing pigeon is if he makes a mistake, by the time he's figured it out, some of the times, especially with the young pigeons, they're out of the gas. The tank's done. And like the lady said in Pennsylvania, the birds on the football field, you can go and pick them right up. You can't move no more. He's done.
Pick them up.
Yeah, that's right. You know. And did I lose good birds? Did you lose? Were there good birds lost? Yeah. Are these the best ones that come back? Good to be lucky.
Well, on the weekend, for example, I got one pigeon, had to wait 15 minutes or something to get the next pigeon, had to wait another 5 or 10 minutes to get the next pigeon. You'd have thought them all coming through We should have got a drop.
That was our only weekend.
Drops,
We never got drops. Never got a drop out of there.
So-
We got 4 birds.
But it's what makes it to the end.
Okay.
That's it.
Survival of the fittest.
That's it.
This is
Whatever's
becoming
in
to
the-
be, this is like Survivor. I'm not kidding you. Like, will we have any birds left at the end? Who knows? We don't know. I'm being serious. Like at this stage in the game, anything it's like anything can happen. We're still losing birds on training tosses, for God's sakes. Like it's just
Yeah.
bizarre.
Yeah, it's been 1 year for losing birds.
Yeah.
Everyone has lost a lot of birds.
And we're not talking one-off races. We're just talking guys flying their birds in general.
In general, yeah. Now, I don't know if I feel
Yeah.
better about that or worse about that. I mean, I guess in a way I feel better because I know it's not
There-
just us,
There's,
but
there's
geez.
one fella, he bought 100 bands, these gold bands, and I believe to last week he had 4 left. A good flyer.
He has about 9 or 10.
9 or 10 out of 100 bands.
Yeah. And it happened.
And I
This
mean,
happens.
to buy these bands, you want to make it work. You're just not saying, well,
These guys that buy the bands, they're not buying the bands to not make it work. But you remember, to get the bands to work, if you don't work the birds, you have nothing.
but I'm just saying a lot of guys lost birds, right?
Hey, let
Anyway.
me ask you a question. I got a question to ask
What are you
you.
gonna
Do
ask?
you like a band race? Like this band style race? Or do you like picking the birds? You know how my feel is. I love a band race. I think it takes you to a totally new level of pigeon flying. What's
Well,
your
this,
thought?
This band race is actually picking a bird as well, right?
Oh.
Oh, what you're talking about is, go to a band race, yeah, where you pick your bird, take your bird, say, this is my blue bar, it's going to win,
Right,
rather than put a band on when it's
Yeah.
like 10 days, 8 days old.
right. These are questions we
Yeah, I
ask.
think it's kind of
It's a 50-50.
yeah.
I like it. This is very interesting. I mean, we're down to the end here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's like you said, you lost whatever you did last weekend. Those birds, and you said they were the best birds.
Yeah.
So basically, you were surprised you didn't get them back. So what I'm saying is, you'd have taken in your mind those best birds and put them into a band race.
Yeah.
You'd have been the same.
I'd have been the same.
Right.
Yeah.
So-
Well, and I lost double club winners or combine winners. We lost them.
Yeah.
We lost a lot of consecutive birds. But if going to that weekend, the birds that we clocked first, those weren't my picked birds. And if I would have
No.
picked the birds that felt like $1 million, like me playing God Almighty,
Right.
guess what? I'd still be waiting for my birds.
The only one that I'm picking every week is Plugger.
Plugger's consistent.
Plugger.
Keeps on
coming.
Let me
Keeps
get to
on
the
coming.
comments. Let me get to the comments here. Brian says we had a smash race this weekend. How did you do, Brian? David Tracy, hello. Jay-Z is in the house. Good evening to you. Cam says, I started 28 to beginning of the season, flew our 180 miles last Saturday. Same day as Mont-Laurier, sent 5, have 1 home. Disaster losses this year in Thunder Bay. Now, Cam has a theory about, you remember the mouse guy? Remember John the mouse guy?
No,
You
with the
remember?
moon. Not the moon.
No,
Please
not about the
don't
moon,
take
but
the
about
moon.
the temperature. Remember he was talking about the influx in temperature or something about temperature. I haven't had a chance to look into it, but Cam's been looking up on it, and he's going to give us a full report once he's learned everything he has to know about temperature and how temperature influxes are affecting how our pigeons' flying abilities. It's affecting their flying ability, something along those lines. Right, Cam?
Could be.
Brian says, I won, but only got 5 on the day. Well, good job, Brian. You won. Well done.
Yeah,
Everybody,
you
give a
did.
big round of applause to Brian.
Very
Saying
good.
smash race, but he won.
What about the next day? How many birds did you get the next day?
How many did you get the
Hopefully-
next day, Brian?
Watch, you're going to hear this.
Let us know.
Well, we know as long as you got more than 1, you beat me.
He says he lost 7. Lost 7. Anyway, well
How
done.
many?
Anyways, good job.
What did you say?
20. Nothing.
So what are you gonna do?
You're not going to do nothing. You're going to keep going. And, again, it's interesting to see what Cam's going to come up with this cold theory, right? But I wonder what the guys did, like, in the 70s and 80s. I wonder if it was cold then. I don't know anything about this.
I think it was roughly the same.
Had to have been the same shit. But you know what? I got to say one thing. A Pigeon man, all of us, including me and you, we are the best on excuses. We could write a book, all of us. I sent the best ones. I picked the wrong ones. You stole all my peanuts. The list goes on and on.
You know what? You forget about them within about 2 days.
Yeah, I'm starting to already.
Done.
I look at the new army and go, okay,
I had a young one come back today. I lost it about 3 months ago.
it's ready for Mont
Or
Laurier.
yesterday.
Hey, okay.
Gay pie.
Listen, Brady's got a statement. Last year, young birds, I didn't train around the clock, and our last race was in the corner pocket, and I lost all of my best birds. The slow ones that had no points earned were the ones that came home. That's why I had the theory.
Oh yeah, well, makes sense. We don't really fly around the clock. That was when we set this course up. Basically, you'll see it, and Leah, you can put it up there. It's one race slightly over.
It's slightly over. I'm talking. It's not like you're going to Montreal.
We didn't have the best wind for the day. The wind was taking them the wrong way to the water a little bit. And again, I sound like a crybaby. The bottom line is, you got them. We train the same way, eh? We train our birds together.
Right.
You know what? I had a bunch of hyped up dummios. There it is. There's the 7. There's the 7 right there. You see it on the screen.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not talking.
We're not.
But you see, Leah, pause that camera there.
Oh, I can't pause it.
Okay.
I'm
But
sorry. I can't. Sorry.
you see the water, that blue water there? The wind was blowing them right down. And what happened was they got past that blue water. They got past that water from the 7. And you look at the 7 and you look straight down. And they went past that water, a whack of those birds, and they go right into New York and right down into Pennsylvania. And
they're on the other side of that Lake Ontario.
Because there's different groups of birds that break out.
You called it. You called it even before the race, Ryan. You said if the winds, whatever, if they're not careful, they're going to end up into Rochester, into the New York. They're going to end up on the other side of Lake Ontario. And sure enough, we're getting reports that, yes, unfortunately, pioneer banded birds have ended up across the pond.
Yeah. And again, if you see there, when you see on that map where Pennsylvania is, and you have birds juiced up and they got that north wind taking them, within 2 hours, they're past the water. There's no coming back.
Well, they're not going to cross back. No,
they're not going to.
The only way they go is head on down to Buffalo.
And it's 600 miles. Anybody that's saying that the pigeons go around Lake Ontario and come back up and around, it's almost, honestly, a complete impossibility.
We had that how many years ago? We flew.
Let me get to the comments. No. Thomas says, hello from Virginia. We had a Smash Club race as well this past weekend. High humidity on a 200-miler. I had 1 day bird and 6 returned. Second day, lost 3. Now, are you guys, because we see some new names, some new faces, are you guys experiencing mass losses this season as compared to seasons in the past, or is it just us?
Kind of funny. Everyone on Saturday had to screw up somewhere.
Well, except the guys from the guys down in Guelph, Tilsonburg. Where's that other town there?
London or wherever.
By London there.
Cambridge, Kitchener, Waterloo. They did good. I don't know. Fun, interesting.
Yeah, I think it's indicative of our season. Just when you think that you got a harness on things and okay, you've figured it out. Oh well, no, you haven't. Something happens and you're right back at square one.
Hey, Leah, I had a question.
Sure.
Oh, Pugsley Jr. was the first junior bird this week. Sorry, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So when you get those birds down there, they're never ever going to come back. They're on the other side of the whatever. what's his name? Gerard lost one, not this week. I think it was last year. It flew all the way from here to Minnesota. Like came down the north course, and then for some reason made a right turn,
Kept going.
and kept right on going.
And it's funny. It's funny when you wake up the next morning. You know you're in trouble when it's about 9 or 10 o'clock and you have no birds home. No. You know. I said right away. If there's not 10 birds home tomorrow morning by 9, they're all down in the U.S. And lo and behold, it took till yesterday getting reports. There they are.
I mean, round the clock training, I think it might be an idea, but the way I look at it is, if you've given your birds enough loft flying, where they've had an hour and a half, they do a day. I'm not talking 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
A loft flying does this. I don't know if you can see me.
Well, they're ranging.
It orientates around the loft, and their brain is orientating on their location. And when they, at that point, they'll ramble a little bit east, 2 miles, 3 miles, 5 miles, ramble west, they'll ramble south, they'll come back north. And that's right there is where they get their ground for the work, the future work they got to do.
Hey,
you understand?
hey, speaking when you're just talking about that, a couple weeks ago I was reading somebody had written a post and I feel it was Scott Reed. Don't quote me on this. It might have been the other Scott. Anyway, he said that he took his pigeons training and they had only been loft flying, no other road training, only loft flying. And the first time that he took them on the road was like, don't quote me on this, but let's just say like 100 kilometers. It was a far distance. No, we're not talking 5 kilometers here. And they all came home. And that was the first time they had ever been up the road. And he had only done loft flying because as they loft fly, like Dad was saying, they range. And they can range like quite a far distance. So really, you're road training them, minus the basket and putting them in the car and up the road. But what do you guys think about that?
Like I said years ago, I only had, because of working and we had no time, I only open holed my pigeons from morning till night. That's all they did, open hole. That means they were out, loft flying, they were down the field, they were back and forth. And I remember that year I started off with 21 birds. And I lost my first bird on the 5th race out of 21 birds. And there was, the races were 2 Berks Falls, which in miles is 113 air miles to here to my place. And the next 2 were, they did 2 North Bays with 163 miles. At that point, out of 21 pigeons, I hadn't lost 1 bird. And then the next race was Tomogamy, and I lost 1. I said, holy jumping, I lost 1 bird.
But I think we talked about this before, and Ryan said, well, you can fly that way, but you can't win that way because when everybody else is putting in the road miles in the training and you're just loft flying, it's difficult to be competitive when everybody else is training.
Just let me, I probably didn't finish it.
Sorry.
That year, we won 3 club races, and I won 1 combine with those pigeons that did that work. That kind of, right? So, and I think the diet is right. The loft flying has to be right. Everything has to work. If you're not training, it has to work together. You can't have a bunch of lazy things sitting around.
I don't know. I wouldn't. I would think for that Scott gentleman, good idea.
But what you're thinking is, and you're going to say it.
Toss one.
What you're saying is he's just one lucky guy.
That was a good day, right? Good lucky day. Who'd you get in with? You got in with nobody, right? No, and I'm not knocking that. They're loft flying good, great. You know what? Let's go to work with them, right? And you'll see birds that you go to work with, birds that you tune in, dial them right in. They will make a big mistake, and they're trained 60 times, and they've trained over 2,500 miles and raced 2,500 miles. And guess what? 260 miles down into the Quebec there, a little bit of the corner pocket, and you want to know what we got?
I think they made a mistake.
That's
they
right.
went over that I was going to say years ago, how many years ago? I can't remember how many years ago it was. We took the birds on the trifecta one loft race.
Yep.
We took about 80 birds or 100 birds.
Yeah.
We were flying a three-way race.
Yeah. North, south, east, west.
East, west. And those birds, we were actually training them
Around the clock.
around the clock.
It did nothing.
We took those 80 birds to, it was east, north of Montreal. It was probably about 20 miles. I drove it. I'm saying, why in the heck wouldn't we let these things go on Montreal? Why would I have to make a left turn and drive 20 miles north? Anyways, out of 80 birds, we didn't get one daybird.
That was one hell of a day.
So what
Oh,
they
God.
did was, we figured they flew down, came down along. They hit that St. Lawrence. They went over, and St. Lawrence is probably, when it starts, as wide as my driveway.
Yeah.
And then they get on the other side of that St. Lawrence, and then it turns into Lake Ontario. Things get a little bit wider.
50 miles
Yeah.
across.
Next
Whatever
thing,
it is.
we didn't get one daybird, but the next day, unbelievable, around 10 or 11 o'clock it was,
And then we got 6 or 7 on the drop.
on a drop.
Well, yeah, that's what I was
And
thinking.
that
I
was
was
it.
thinking they were all going to come the next day as well, but it didn't happen. I'm going to get to the comments because there's a lot of them, okay?
Okay.
Cam says, Cam, Ryan, why do you think the birds couldn't zone in home first 200 miles, but once they're south in Pennsylvania, they figure out they are lost? Fernando, wait a minute. Fernando that flies open hole in Thunder Bay all summer, loft fly, best results with losses this year. He is getting them home versus us that train in a basket this year. See, there you go.
Well,
There you
I
go.
almost think what that fellow said, and what I had mentioned about my past,
Mm.
that when you basket train steady,
Mm.
you almost make them robots.
True.
Robots.
Hey, hold on.
And
Hold on.
And-
Hold on.
spoon-fed robots.
Hold on.
What?
The birds on this race, our birds had to go on an angle. But the wind is out of the north. The wind is giving them gas to go down the wrong way. They're hopped to go. I watched those birds break. They broke so fast. It's like they were super geared.
ready to go.
Super geared.
Right.
And do you want to know what we have? We got young pigeons. And within 2.5 hours, they're now past Lake Ontario. And I'm not saying in 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours, they're still ripping. They're out in front. Man, they ain't hurting a bit, eh? They're set and they're going. They're going. Wait, they get to 5 hours. They're into Pennsylvania. They're going. They're not recognizing nothing yet, but they still keep going. And as the day goes on and on and on, nothing. And I believe nothing looks to them. Where the hell are the maps, the land maps? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And by that time, they're done.
To tell you the truth, I almost don't feel pigeons use land maps. I feel if you train on a line,
Yes.
get them into that zone, let's say 20, like we talked with the rock.
Mm-hmm.
Soon they hit that area.
Mm-hmm.
I think all of a sudden they get a little beep, beep, beep in their head that says,
We're close.
things feel closer. Things feel closer.
Sure.
And they get closer, right?
But
That's
what I'm saying was those birds, there's a group that didn't think. And where they're being reported, it's about 400 miles where the tank starts to run out and they're
running out of gas.
right, where the hell is the Rock? Where the hell is Gravenhurst? Where the hell is Burke's Falls? None of this shit I seen. Remember, they went over Burke's Falls and North Bay 5 times before that. But they didn't see it.
Speaking with guys in Europe, they say when they let them go by the North Sea, the pigeons fly, they release. The pigeons know they got to go, let's say, to England or wherever they're going. And they'll fly back and forth across the coast.
They don't want to cross.
They don't want to cross.
And little groups break out.
One guy was telling me he was going to England on a boat.
Oh,
You've
yeah.
seen birds coming back.
And he's
coming
seen
back.
birds. He was a mile or two from the English shore.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah,
seen pigeons coming towards the English shore.
Landed on another boat.
On another boat going back the other way.
Yeah. They quit.
They quit.
Okay, Brady Harper says, my theory is I turn mine loose different direction every time when I'm training. So they always have to think when they come out of the basket. He thinks that helps. David Tracy says, I've lost one bird out of 39, raced them 4 races, have a 250-mile coming up this weekend. So we will see after this weekend how many will be left. Oh, that's well
You
done,
lost one.
David.
That's good. Yeah.
That's really good.
Uh-oh, this weekend's coming.
Don't worry, we're not going to Mont Laurier till next weekend. Guys, get ready. Get ready. And as next weekend's the real, well, we shouldn't say that. This weekend's still going to be tough, but I don't know. Everyone trains differently. There's a lot of different ways.
Next weekend's like the big grand finale. Like we all have to like tune in to see how badly this is gonna
So I
go.
got 22 left, and I'm figuring from Matheson, I'm hoping just to lose 4.
You're hoping.
Drop 4.
Good for
And
you.
then
For
the other one,
Okay.
we're gonna see.
You know what? I've already said it, eh? All I need is one on Saturday. That's all I'm looking for. I'm going to ship 19 and I need one.
The nice thing about it is the birds, if they do go down, the harvest is on right now. So you got
The fall
you got the soya beans, you got wheat, and then when you get into the cold weather, you got corn. No, that's 100%. And those birds figure this out. I had that bird come back yesterday.
Yeah.
I lost it a few months ago.
Mm-hmm.
I know it was fielding because I can tell by the tint on the feathers,
the sun
bleached. And the other thing I notice it when I go to feed my birds. All my birds
come together.
I sit on the pail and I drop the feed close to me, so they all come and eat, right? Because I don't want to do my arm this because it hurts my arm. Right?
We know how you are.
But this pigeon, he will
not come to you.
He's been here yesterday and today.
He won't come up to you.
He won't. He doesn't want to eat with the group. The group gets in and they're all shoulder to shoulder. They're eating.
Yeah.
He kind of stays back, and that tells me he's been in with plugs, barn plugs. Barn plugs in a field, they don't eat close, eh?
No, they don't.
They eat 5, 6 feet, 10 feet apart. So that means he was. Another thing, he was fielding. Great shape.
Good tip of the day. You know what?
Good job.
He'll be ready next week for Mont Laurier.
I'll be there, boy.
Okay,
Don't say
moving
that.
right along.
You didn't get through Matheson yet.
Brady says, yeah, I think you have to train the brain as much as the muscle. We haven't been able to train much of anything this week because the weather's been crap. What did we get? 2 trainers in this week?
Yeah, I got to look tomorrow to see what old Windy says. I'd like to maybe get him out to Gravenhurst.
Yesterday we went in, we trained to the rock, and it was, what was the wind?
20 mile an hour.
20 mile an hour wind. Headwind. I thought for sure somebody's going to hit a wire. And it was good, right? They flew almost exactly double like according to the wind, to slow them in a headwind. They flew almost 38 miles
So Guido says, valid point, I think. The change of direction confused them and got them into trouble. Ours that fly on the East Coast were home like furies. 180 kilometers longer. I think it was the direction. I don't care. I truly believe it was the direction that messed them up. That mixed in with maybe the wind not being in our favor, or who knows.
You know what it is? It's bad. You know what's real bad?
What?
When you set up, smart dummies.
I'm just wondering, is there any way that the guys in the West can give us some compensation?
Here's a fun thing. Meanwhile, though, the guys on the West, I know the guys on the West don't want to fly the North because there's too much water. But look at what they left on the table. I said to Dorval, I said next year you better fly the North races too. Don't just cherry pick the good ones.
But not one of those guys even warned any of us.
No, they didn't warn us.
They said, "Hey guys,
you know what? Hey, next year I'm going back. I'm going to play the game the exact same way again."
Oh God! Forget about next year. Forget about next year. We got to go there in 2 weeks from now. Come on now.
No, if I lose all my birds this weekend, I don't go back till next year.
See, I'm with Mike. I agree. Mike says a little bit of direction, a little bit of the wind. Yeah, a little bit of both. That's exactly what I think.
It was a perfect storm.
So all I can say to you is, See you later, buddy.
Good job. You know what? You did good on that one, but I'll fix your little red wagon this weekend. I promise.
Okay, let's get to the winners, please, because we've already been on an hour and we're supposed to do our winners first. So let's do our winners from the Pioneer One Loft, please.
She's pretty snappy. What do you want? Third first?
Sure. Yep, let's go third first.
All right, here we go. I'll grab third.
While Ryan is grabbing our third place winner from this past weekend, I'm going to put up. There we go. Coming in third place from Mont Laurier, Quebec. This is the Pioneer One Loft, of course. From Vaccaro Heavenly Loft, Team Green Giants, First Lady. Arrival time 2:31, flying a speed of 1066 meters per minute. First Lady, Ryan's got First Lady there, I think.
That's
And there she is.
There she is.
Very nice.
Real nice.
She got a nice long wing on her.
Yeah, fun fact, this pigeon on Englehart the week prior was a second day bird, middle of the day. She is so flown out, so poor condition coming back. When we shipped her this week, I almost didn't send her because she wasn't 150% in the hands.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what?
She looks real good.
Again, when I seen that one as the third bird, I knew big problems. But there, I'll let you handle her. Watch, she's full of feed.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Boy,
once Loft Manager Richards finished handling First Lady, we will take a look at the eye sign.
Her, for her size, her wing is great.
She's got a nice wing.
Very nice wing.
This is
Not a
the
bad pigeon.
first time winner
No,
for Ross.
but I thought this bird for Ross did it a few times, or was that another bird?
No, this is the first time.
Is it?
Yeah. You can see it in that other camera, maybe Leah, the wing a little better.
Is it only on its first flight, second flight, or what I see there? Second flight.
Second flight.
Just give me a sec, Ryan. I'm just pulling this up here on my phone so I can get the comments. There we go. Shall we have a look at the eye?
Hold on,
other way. Other way.
Yeah, let's take a look at her eye. She's a sharp hen. I will say one thing. I didn't like her when I shipped her on Thursday, but remember, I couldn't handle her until she came home. And she definitely improved. Beautiful eye on this hen. Now, this hen's got that flying portion. She's got a breeding portion. It's bottle capping. It's absolutely beautiful. And the eye twitch is real nice. Ross is known for his eye sign, and this hen, boy, she's got eye sign.
I'm just going to pause it there for a second, but very nice looking eye from First Lady. See the flying portion there, as Ryan said.
Yeah, and that almost goes all the way up and around, and you can see the gold overlapping it a bit. And there's lots of different rings and mountains there, but if you see in that video how dark it looks, see how shadowy it looks, that dark spot, and see that eye just twitch back and forth. Very nice eye sign on this pigeon. Too bad Ross wasn't on tonight to give a little update on what this was out of, because I know he's always about.
That's a knockout hen.
She's a very nice hen. Good job.
Very nice. Congratulations to Ross and First Lady. Reminder to everybody that Ross will be having an auction with Feathersley Pigeon Auctions this coming fall at FIPA.ca or FeathersleyPigeonAuctions.com, where we bring you the best from Europe, United Kingdom, Canada, and the United States. Our auctions start in October, so stay tuned for that, folks. Brian, we're going to move on to second place. Oh, Ryan doesn't have his headset on, but I'm assuming that's what we're doing. Second place from this Saturday's race number 7, Mont Laurier, Quebec, from Klaus Petzold. I think third time winner now. From the team, the Blue Devils. Arrival time 2:14, flying a speed of 11:16. Jumbo from Klaus Petzold. Ryan is just going to grab. There's Jumbo. Go ahead, Ryan.
There he is. Real nice.
Big man.
Yeah, he's big.
That
Big
is
muscle.
from the parents on that is M&C Handsome, the Clack lines, and I think the dam is inbred Dickey Stuff Van Reet. Both sire and dam of Jumbo, purchased off of Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions.
He's
Our own
perfect in
horn
the
there.
wing for this week.
Wait, you're
Perfect.
gonna need two hands to hang on to him. He's one hell of a big
Once you
pigeon
get
boy.
him going, you won't stop him. I mean, you got to stop him.
He stops himself. Once he stops flapping, he stops instantly.
I think
He's
Jumbo's
big.
won 2 first place, and now this is his first second, I think.
He's perfect this week in the wing. Perfect.
No, he is good.
He's going to be good. 300 something miles. Got enough weight on him.
Very, very nice underneath. The undercarriage
500 kilometers.
is.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's switch there. There we go.
You see, he's just blowing right out. Very, very nice cock bird. Not overly cocky yet. Got that show head on him, doesn't he? Nice and big and round.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, he gets to go to race number 8. Beautiful eye on this one. You could put 3 and 2 together here, and perfect eye mating for 3 and 2. Take a look at the eye on this one.
Here we have Jumbo's eye again. Very nice.
There's one thing I'm going to say is we do put our pigeons to the test, and we respect them when they go. You got to feel like this pigeon right here. They're all like the other pigeon. You got to be. If they can't do that tournament once a week, they're not worth keeping.
Yeah, and this bird has scored good. I even believe Bert, like this bird did score good for us a few times. I believe he got sucked down, and then he made his turn. And I think there's a group that just sucked and just kept going. But you take a look at this pigeon. He is a big pigeon. He is not your favorite in the hand.
The next day? No.
This is my second place bird.
Oh, second place.
Boy, just, you know what? I know you're up at the top right now, eh?
No.
But I think this weekend he's going to set you back a bit. So you best watch out, eh? Remember, eh? When you get him to go like that, you can ask me. Daddy will teach you how it's done.
Okay.
Anyway, congratulations to Klaus again and to Jumbo. We're going to move on to our first place winner again. First in the regular division and first in the junior division. A brand new winner from Fife Junior Loft from the team The Green Giants. Arrival time 2:07, flying a speed of 11:38. Pugsley Jr. winning first in the regular division for Team USA, the Stone Lions, and first in the junior division from Fife Junior Loft themselves. Congratulations to Pugsley Jr. Ryan. There he is.
Here's the pigeon that's named after a pig. Nothing wrong with that, but there she is, good old Pugsley.
Look how cute.
And I'll tell you, the underneath of this hen.
Oh, over. There we go. Right there. Perfect. Thank you.
She's a bit of a grunter. There she is up there again.
Yeah, she's getting ready to kick her sixth.
Yeah.
Fifth.
What are we at here? No. 4th. Kicking her 5th.
Oh, yeah.
There she is. I think you might like this hen. You might like her. Might not. Might not be your cup of tea. I never know with you.
You know, I was looking today, Ryan, and we have 2 juniors left. We have Pugsley Jr. and we have Old Yeller Jr. Those are the only 2 juniors we have left.
Yeah,
Wow.
and fun fact, this is the last junior. Can this junior go all the way?
Can
Do all 8
Pugsley
weeks.
Jr. go all the way? Oh, yeah, that would be all 9 weeks. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Exciting.
You want to see one hell of an eye? Take a look at this hen's eye. She's got it too.
She's got it.
Oh yeah.
I will put up the eye for Pugsley Jr. There we go.
Mm-hmm. Look at that iris, eh?
Yeah.
How mountainous that is.
Yeah.
And that ring right around there. See that green ring?
Well,
And
yeah.
look at the dark down in the corner here. She should do this whole thing. She should do 9 weeks, no problem.
Yeah, she's got the eye, and where Ricky
She got
says
that
he
distance.
sees the green, that's the black and the yellow overlapping each other, and it looks like it's green, but it's just that ring. And you see the flying portion in this one again, super.
You see those lines going out from there?
Yeah, they just
You see
they're like explosions.
Yeah.
I like it all. I think the
Look at
eye's
that
beautiful.
iris there. Holy jumping.
There you have it. I don't know much about eyes, but I will say we haven't seen a bad eye yet this season.
But why wouldn't that the live eye?
Mm-hmm.
It didn't dilate as well as the regular.
Well, because the lens is constantly focusing, so it's a little bit harder.
I see.
And again, I would love to do the photos in the sunlight. It would look even better. Maybe for the last race, if we get a sunny day, Leah, we'll compare it up. We'll see.
Congratulations to our winners. I am still working on the photos. Hopefully, I will have them up tomorrow of our winners. Troy says, congratulations to everyone. Congratulations. Congratulations. Troy, LMR overshadowed the One Loft race pigeons this week because I didn't even know who won in the Pioneer One Loft. We were so focused on Loft Manager Richard and you getting all those birds. Troy wasn't even paying attention to who won in the One Loft. Oh, they're having some audio difficulties, but they will be right back. Do you guys have questions? Let us know in the comments. I'm not 100% sure how they're having audio issues, but they are.
We're back.
And
Sorry,
they're
it
back.
just cuts it.
What was it that Troy was saying? You cut out right when he said something.
Troy said that he was concentrating on your birds arriving, that he didn't even know who won the Pioneer One Loft. He forgot all about it.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, that was nice of you, Troy. Thanks.
Thank you.
That really kicks me when I'm down.
Anyway, good race, exciting race, good times. Woohoo. Matheson, here we come.
I was gonna say to you, you should go in the basement there, right by the stairs. There's a couple bags. You should go bring them up.
Bags?
They're like
Yeah.
birthday bags.
Yeah.
Go.
I'll bring them up some other time.
Well,
I'm not gonna bring them up now.
Mo's not on tonight, is he, Leah?
He was on earlier, but I'm not sure. Mo, if you're on, let us know in the comments.
We'll wait till he's on.
Hey, reminding everybody, minute to win it and pick birds. Guys, come on now. It's not over. Do we still have how many birds left? 16, 18, 20?
Yeah, I don't know.
Ish.
This year's been a bit of a struggle.
Mike Sheridan said he had the minute to win it picked for the Pioneer Loft.
Yeah, for yours.
And my bird, when it came, it was the minute to win it.
It was his minute.
It was the minute to win it that he picked from yours, and it ended up being mine coming.
He likes to rub it, eh, Leah? Rubbing's racing. No, it's okay.
Well, Leah was sitting there. Leah said it sounds like a stone just hit the roof.
Just like a stone. Mo is here. Mo is here. Mo
Go down,
is
grab
in
the
the
3
house.
bags. Go.
Bags.
Grab them up and bring them up here because you know what? Mo's been patient.
Right.
You know, and you were using this Corona excuse. I don't know.
Corona excuse.
Jay-Z says that he got his. Of course, I have no doubt that you got yours, Jay-Z. Thank you for that. Yeah, the party's not over, guys. We still have 2 weeks left. We all need a little motivation here at the end. We all do. We all need it. So get over there to FIPA.ca. Get your picks in. Show support for the pigeons. They appreciate it. We appreciate it. Pick your minutes. We can still have fun.
There's good birds left here. I'm going to tell you this. They're not bad pigeons. Hey, I said I don't feel the cocks this weekend. Watch, there's going to be a cock that's going to fire. Could be Jumbo. Could be Karen. Could be finally the bird with the full tail. Remember, the bird's flown about 4 or 5 weeks with no tail. Rhodey and Furlano with Rough Rider.
We lost Mighty Mouse. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. We lost Mighty Mouse.
Yeah.
Them's the breaks. Weird year. I don't know what to say.
I'll do
Anyway.
it again though. I'd fly another season like this. It didn't really. I'm doing good. I checked my heart rate, my blood pressure.
Pleasure?
Only
Pleasure.
had diarrhea for half the year, so I'm good.
Perfect. Perfect.
Ricky's
Somebody
back
was
up.
asking, when are we shipping? We're shipping tomorrow night. Tomorrow's Thursday. Shipping Thursday for a hopefully Saturday race, depending on the weather. They're calling for some rain. If it rains, well, Ryan will hold.
Yep. Put that one there.
Ryan will hold with the pigeons, and we will show, of course, feeding and watering and all that good stuff. Ryan, you're going again this weekend, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go again. I think I'll go give Ricky one more weekend off. Maybe I'll send him to Mont Laurier for the last one,
Oh, God.
or I'll finish off the season. I know here he's really enjoying watching them come in, and not 150%. And you know what? It's not an easy job going out there. So yeah, we are gonna ship tomorrow. Again, it'll be that same time. Birds are gonna sit. And they're going to sit. If Saturday looks, we get up there Saturday and there's not a good run, we'll wait till Sunday. And if Sunday we wake up and there's not a good run, we're going to wait till Monday and then we'll go. If Monday's not a good day, we're going to wait till Tuesday until we get a good run. That's just how the game plays, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, as we get later into the fall here, later into September, weather's always iffy, rain. It happens, it's fall time, so it's kind of to be expected. So we just kind of got to go with it. Troy, I'll be there for 12 tomorrow. Okie doke, Troy, no problem.
Very nice of you, Troy.
For the rest of you guys coming, we will be doing the Pioneer One Loft birds first again. So if you want to
We will.
handle, you want to help in handling the Pioneer One Lofters,
Yeah.
come early enough. I think like 6 o'clock is sufficient. We don't need to be there right at 5 because nobody really
Come at
comes till after work. So usually, like if you come at 5, it's just a bit too early because nobody else is there. 6 o'clock's good.
6:30. You want to come at 6:45? I promise you're not going to miss none of the festivities. You're going to have all your festivities there to do. Trust me.
Tracy, my pick doesn't show. What do you mean my pick doesn't show? Who's your pick? What do you mean?
You're picking Pugsley.
Pugsley's there.
Oh.
I don't know. Let me know, Tracy. What do you mean?
Also, we have Jim McGinnis and Mikey's Loft out from the Brighton area. They're going to be, I'm doing a separate release for them up in Matheson. So we'll watch their birds go out. Their grandfather-grandson team, they're going to go head-to-head. So they're going to drop their birds off tomorrow afternoon, which is kind of nice. So they won't be let up with the one lofters, but they're going to go head-to-head, and we're going to watch. We'll see how they do. We'll get a report from them.
Oh, good. Nice. Nice to have them part of it. Awesome.
Are you ready for Mo? Are you ready?
Oh, we're ready. So we were going to do this when Mo's been back now for how long? It feels like 2 years, about a month. And we were going to do this when Mo came back, but loft manager Richard was in the hospital. But Mo and his lovely bride bought us some lovely gifts in Morocco. So let's just do this quickly, Ryan. And if you guys have questions, let us know in the comments. Thank you very much, Mo, for this.
Look in your bag, Ricky.
Go ahead.
Well,
Sean Stafford,
Right.
sorry, over on YouTube. Stephen is in the house on YouTube.
Huh?
Kimberly's over on YouTube. Nice to see you on, guys.
Thank you.
Put that on, Ricky.
Oh,
I
my
gotta dress up, do I?
Holy
gosh.
shit.
He looks
Holy
like
shit.
Crocodile Dundee.
Dundee.
Oh shit. This is it.
Oh,
What
nice,
else? You got
Dad.
anything else in there?
Thank you, Mo.
You gotta just make sure. You don't want to be rude. Hold on. Oh boy.
That's awesome.
Ricky,
Oh,
you got a
oh.
dress, Ricky. A scarf. Get that around your neck, bud.
Oh, geez, thank you
Get
very
it
much.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Every show for the rest of the season.
And what I
You
need,
guys.
this will really finish me off.
Well, this is going to finish you off.
Another 20, 30 years.
Oh,
Okay,
this
you guys
Nice
open.
German
I'm
Rambo.
getting to my the comments here.
Hey, thanks,
Tracy,
Mo.
I picked a bird,
Thank
but
you.
it still shows 5 shares left. Okay, I'll look. I'll look after. I don't know. I've been having issues.
Get them on. I'm going to take you out
I've been
dancing.
having issues with the program, so I'll look into it, Tracy. Did you check out, like Klaus says? Did you check out? That's awesome.
Good. Perfect.
Leah.
Fit. Thank you, Mo.
Leah, from Mo to
That's
you,
for
you got a
yeah.
beautiful
This
purse.
awesome. That's for Mom. Anyway, it's not a scarf, Dad. Don't worry, Mo. I'll straighten it out when I get
That's for Mom.
when
I
I
knew
go
it was
there.
for Mom. I knew that was for Mom, but
The
I just
hat's
wanted to get
awesome.
Are you wearing it on race day? I can see a wipeout with this hat on. Could you please wear this?
Thank
you.
you. Thank you very much, Mo.
That is awesome. Thank you, Mo.
We just want to check to make sure Mo just. Mo's got fragrance in the race. Look at this. Mo put $10,000 in cash in here. Good job, Mo. You're going to win this weekend. All right, so there's the purse, Leah. You get one as well. I'm not going to unfold it. I can already see Ricky eyeballing this up.
Oh, I can see too. Thank you, Mo. Did you get a hat as well, Ryan? Because I have to see this.
Well,
Did you?
I'm gonna be quite honest. I got. I think what Mo was doing was, Mo might. Mo, were you? Because this is a lot of money you spent on sandals and stuff. Were you doing some type of shoplifting or anything? Because if you were, good job.
Awesome.
Again, perfect.
I just want to know
And
if
you
you
know
got a
what's even
hat.
great? If
Did you
you've
get
been
a hat?
drinking, it tells you your right foot. See, Ricky? Right foot.
Oh, yeah.
What else we got here in the bag? No, Leon, I don't need a hat because I look so damn good. He got this for me for when I go to Europe. I'll look just
Oh,
like the Europeans.
you won't lose your wallet.
That's right.
I mean, I'm not saying it's happened before, but it may have happened before.
Thank you very, very much. You didn't have to do that, Mo. Always a first-class guy. We're just joking with you about the shoplifting, even though I know you're probably one of the best at it. Great job.
Awesome. Tracy, that's Pioneer Calendar front cover material right there.
Ricky?
Yeah,
Imagine
it's
Ricky
very, it looks like he could wrestle crocodiles now.
I'm going to tell you, he's not a regular guy.
Thank you.
How
Something
does the
else.
hat feel on you?
Feels real good. It's got to break in, though, right?
He's got to break it in. Thank you very much, Mo.
If I see you without that hat on.
Josh.
From now on?
Yeah,
The hat
on for the rest of your life.
The hat, the red shorts with the Crocs. It's going to be quite the look on race day this weekend. Tune in for that, guys. Live from the finish line, Loftman's Richard in his new hat with his lucky shirt and his lucky red shorts and, of course, his Crocs.
Now, just a question. Do you feel safe going up the ladder with that hat on?
It's a statement.
Okay. We'll be all right.
It's a fashion statement. Oh, a movie star. Oh, boy.
Right,
Yeah.
go out in the ring with your hat on.
Close. Leave it to Leah. Oh, God, don't leave nothing to me, Close. Not today. Troy, only thing LMR wrestling is the pigeons. I feel like he needs one of those, like, whoosh, whoosh, those, he's like a lion tamer or something with that hat on.
You put it on, you kind of remind me of this painter guy.
Oh, yeah.
He was here in the winter. You just look so much like him. It's amazing. Jeez, and I didn't think when you got, Mo brought this. You went into the hospital. I said, can you imagine if Ricky doesn't come out of the hospital, I get this hat. Now you're back.
Once he breaks in, it'll be good.
Oh,
Yeah,
Michael
really
Peebler. Michael Peebler says you can put your booze in your purse while you're walking around. Perfect.
That's a
Michael,
good one.
it's not a purse. It's a merce. It's a merce. Come on now. Jay-Z, before I forget, are you bringing Owen's crate up there? We sure are. Jay-Z, of course, was very nice enough to purchase a brand new crate for Owen, which we'll be taking up to Matheson this weekend. Get a nice photo. We'll do a video with Owen will be up there for the release, obviously. Show Owen his new crate, and I think we have some youngsters to give to Owen as well. Donated by Ricky Cruz. Thanks very much, Ricky Cruz. Turn a negative into a positive. Troy would like Ryan to try the Crocodile Dundee hat on. Steven says give Ricky a Fender Strat, and he would look
Guitar.
like a real blues man.
Oh.
Josh says Indiana Jones. See? Who did I say? Crocodile Dundee.
But you know how amazing it is? You guys all say Crocodile Dundee. Give me the bag for a second. I'm going to show you guys something. The bag, the whole bag. Look at what the bag it came in.
Oh, look, see, Mo thought it was Crocodile Dundee as well. Ryan, put the hat on. We all want to see what the hat looks like. Does this have anything to do with pigeons? No, but is it fun? Sure, why not? No, but it's the wrong way.
Backwards.
You look
No,
like a
this is not
pilgrim.
wrong.
You look like a pilgrim.
Cut that
You're
off,
just in time for Thanksgiving.
No, that's where my
No,
birds went.
don't do that. Don't muck it. There.
That's
Oh,
the way to
there.
go.
You still look like a pilgrim.
Hey, no matter what way you people want to cut it, absolutely gorgeous. Again, leather, it fits me good. You know what, Mo? When you go back to Morocco, get me a couple just like this. I'll take them in every color. We can put the Pioneer logo right here on the side, right?
How is it Dad looks like Crocodile Dundee and you look like Farmer Jed? Oh, sorry, guys.
Hey, guess
Anyway.
what? He's still going down this week.
It's
buddy.
good. Thank you very much, Mo.
Thanks, Mo. You didn't have to do that. Mo, I'm going to be dead honest with you. If I go on vacation, I don't know if I'm going to remember to bring you something back. But on a positive note, if I do remember, you're probably going to be able to drink it.
Oh.
They screwed my hair up, too. Look at that.
See,
Like
Derek puts a turkey. See, he agrees. Pilgrim. You know how Christmas time they do the nativity scene? We're going to do the Thanksgiving scene, and you're going to be the pilgrim. Anyway, moving right along.
You're moving right along tonight, Leah. You think, Ricky, you're going to wear it to shipping night this week?
Don Taylor says Amish. All we need is you with that hat and the rifle. I'm done. I'm just done, like dinner with that. Anyway, have a little fun. Tomorrow, so what's going to happen tomorrow? Tomorrow we're doing shipping night, live shipping night in Canada. We had fun last week. Let's have some fun again tomorrow. Where you guys are going to tune in and see who's going to be left, who's going to ship this Thursday as we go to Matheson. Our furthest distance of the season, by the way, FYI. 300 and something kilometers, miles.
500 and something kilometers.
Yeah, something along those lines.
520, maybe 515.
Something like that. This one's gonna be a tough one because they're gonna sit. They may sit for 3 days, 4 days.
Oh yeah.
And
don't freak people out. It's going to be lovely weather Saturday. Don't worry about it. The problem is we psych ourselves out before we even get there. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be just fine. Don't worry, guys. Okay, moving on. Derek, is Ryan taking the Mayflower ship to Matheson? Oh, God, so funny.
I'm taking
It depends on how many birds we have.
Am I taking the Mayflower ship? Eh? All right, that's okay.
Amish. Don Taylor says it's just Amish. Anyway, moving on.
Okay. You're having fun with this.
What else do we want to talk about before we wrap this up?
What's the weather tomorrow like in Bracebridge in the morning?
Tomorrow?
Oh, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm feeling like that's a hard no.
No.
It's rain.
But why don't we go to North Bay? Might be just better.
I'm only asking just to get a little bit of work in, but
I don't want you to get too depressed.
I know what you're about to try and do, but you got to remember, I kept your birds up pretty good, and I turned them over to you, and you did well. Remember that, eh? Just you remember that. Now I'm just asking because you want to know what? I might just want to go for a toss tomorrow.
Good.
I might invite you. I might not.
Troy says, Derek Tavares, congrats on the win. Derek Tavares, congrats on the win.
Oh, yeah, the 300-mile jump to Cheeseburger, 300-kilometer jump. Yeah, I'll congratulate Derek on that. You know what? I congratulate on the lottery pull. That's what I congratulate on. I don't know. I'm not.
That's okay. It is what it is. Congratulations, Derek. I'm not sure what we're talking about, but congratulations. All
I
right.
like Derek, so happy to see somebody win that I know.
Okay, guys. Anybody has any more questions, comments, concerns, complaints as we head into race number 8? Only 2 races left of the season. Longest distance is coming up
Let's
as
hope
we
it's a
head to
good one.
Matheson. Let's hope it's a good one. Weather's not looking all that promising. Looks like some rain in the forecast, but time will tell.
Yeah, I think though, if they can get a good 40, 50-mile jump at this, and there's pockets of rain and pockets of clear, I think you'll be all right. I mean, again, we have to look at it, right? Today we looked outside. Today you couldn't do no work, so we have to
No.
wait and see. I know 2 weeks ago at Englehart, I had people bugging me all week. You better let them up Friday. We got there late Friday night. Saturday morning, it was beautiful, clear. It still called for rain all day. We got the birds up. Was it a hard race? Just a headwind, clear the whole day. So you know what?
I think it said 60% chance of rain at Englehart that week.
No, it's at 100.
Did
It's
it?
at 100. Yeah,
Oh,
it did.
wow.
So you never know. Don't
No,
count
we don't.
Don't count Saturday out yet. We will wait and see.
No, we're better to make the call when we're there.
Now,
Aren't
Ryan, are
we?
you doing the same thing as last week where you're going early? Like
Yeah, I'm
third?
gonna I'm gonna leave. No, I'm gonna leave. It's gonna be about a 6.5 hour drive. I'm gonna leave Friday morning,
Yeah, okay.
probably between 9 or 10, and then I'll be up there for 5. We'll get a feeding into them, a water, and away we go. Halfway up though, when I hit North Bay, I'll give them a drink. Give them a drink before we leave in the morning. Give them a drink in North Bay, and keep everybody hydrated. And we're gonna go from there. You know what? There's a lot of prize money on the line here. Average speed, first, second, and third champion bird points. I know right now. I think that bird that you clocked, he's got to be right up there because back-to-back weeks you clocked him pretty good. So, and there's going to be lots of good birds.
So there's actually one loft could win 3 prizes.
Oh yeah,
Could win bird average, loft average.
no bird average, an
Yeah.
average, and a race, or
Yeah.
could win first, second, and third champion bird. But that's going to take time. We still got 2 weeks to go. It's going to be amazing to see how many birds get shipped for this week.
Robert says,
And
good ones will stick with you, boys. Don't stress. Oh boy, Dan Furtado, lottery
So-
pull, Derek. Now, before everybody gets all their nose out of whack, because Ryan has a tendency to put stick his foot in his mouth. You did not mean that of any slight at all towards Derek Tavares, did you? When you said it was a lottery pull before everybody gets their underpants in a twist?
Wait a minute. No. Derek Tavares won the race. Derek Tavares has won the Hoosier. He's won multiple other one-off races. He's flown good here. He's got good pigeons. Him and his father and his daughter, good. When I say I'm happy to see him win, I'm happy. Am I happy about the race in general? That's my opinion, right? I wasn't happy. I'm happy Derek won. Out of a lot of people there, I'm happy he won. That's good. If Troy would have won, I'd be happy Troy won. If Gary Magoo wins, I don't know who he is. Oh, forget that. I don't care. I'm saying I'm happy that he won. Is it a lottery pull? I don't have pigeons that can jump 300K. I just don't have it. People I've visited don't have it. I can't go to Emil Denny's and ask him, you got a bird that jumped 300K? From nothing to 300K? You know what he's going to say to me?
That's tough.
What do you think I got? Don't have it. So that's all I'm saying.
Anyway.
You know what you're supposed to do here in this pigeon sport? You want me to tell you? I'm going to tell you. This is the truth. You're supposed to look at your buddy, kiss his ass, tell him how great he is.
Mm-hmm.
Then when you turn and leave, you drive away in your car, you look and you go, boy, he's one dummy. He don't know what he's doing. He's an idiot. I'd rather say if I'm friends with you, like I'm friends with you. You did shit. You did this. And I hope you tell me the same damn thing back. Trying to help me improve. That's it. What's wrong with that? People are so phony and fake, it's not even funny. Pigeon racing means phony and fake. That's if you translate it into Google, that's what it means. You be phony, you be fake. Sorry, that's
All
my
right.
feel on it.
Moving right along. All right. Anything else you want to say before we wrap it up?
Nice to have you back. You feeling better?
Oh, yeah, lots better.
At night,
Still tired and, a little bit tired.
Yeah.
Tiredness.
It's amazing how this sickness, how it takes you out, eh?
Oh, yeah, it's slow, kind of slow.
On the
Anybody that
road
gets it,
to recovery anyway, which we're happy
Oh,
about.
yeah, that's right, yeah.
anyone that gets it, you know, if you're normally moving around and you're about 2 days in bed and you don't want to move, just call the ambulance.
Better get going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tips from Ricky.
If you are, a male or a female, and you do have a hairy chest, get them to shave the hair off your chest before they stick those tabs on you with the heart, all those heart, whatever you call it.
How many
those
did they
lines.
stick? They stuck them with 25 stickers. Leah, I swear to God.
That was the worst part about his whole hospital experience was the
then
stickers that they stuck all
they
over
don't
him.
say anything to you. They just said, lift your shirt. And they go, wang, 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 stick all these tabs, right?
Right.
Then they put the lines on, these lines here.
Right,
the
lines.
Yeah. So you don't ask them, what are you doing? They said, they don't even ask you. Lift your shirt up, buddy. Wang,
Well,
wang, wang.
you know what? I think for sure. The next time around, if you have that hat on, they're not going to mess with you, Dad. 150%. Okay, we're going to wrap this up. Let's wrap it up, Brian.
All right, no more comments, Leah?
Right. We're good.
No.
Let's hope the weekend's good.
Yeah, so good luck to every...
Good luck to everybody this weekend. I'll just say my part and then sign off, and you can sign off. Tune in tomorrow night for shipping night in Canada, where we will show you shipping live from the Pioneer Village. If you're in the West End, of course, you can ship at Bill Weema's. Contact Bill if you don't know how to get there. He'll let you know. I think his shipping's between 6 and 7. That's it from me. Signing off.
And if you don't want to ship there, again, more than welcome. Come down, Pioneer Village. We're going to have the hot dogs on. Meet Crocodile Dundee here.
Yeah.
And
what time shipping start and it ends?
We're going to start around 6:30. We'll put the Pioneer birds through. We'll do your birds.
It ends at 10 o'clock, 11
Yeah,
o'clock.
9, 8, last week we were done by about 9 o'clock.
Right.
So.
But if guys can't make it till 10.
Well, just let me know because I got to make sure people are here with the clocks, right?
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
So.
Okay, good job. Our results are all up on our website, by the way, on our pioneerclub.ca. If you want to see the full listing of results from the Gold Band Race 1 and Race 2, you can check them out on our website, pioneerclub.ca. And that's it. Okay, have a good night, everybody. We will see you tomorrow for shipping night in Canada. I'm Leah signing off from the Control Center. Go ahead, Ray.
Good night.
Crocodile Dundee says good night. Thank you, Mo, again. Thanks, everyone, for your support. Get those pickbirds in. Get your minute to win it in. Only 2 races left, and then guess what? You guys get to watch some boring hockey until next season starts again. It's all here at the Pioneer Village. As I say, inch by inch, brick by brick, mile by mile. We don't do the crazy jumps. We show you everything. Thanks for flying with us, guys. Have a great evening. Ricky, watch out for those rungs. I lubed them up. Thanks for flying with us now. Bye for now.
Good night, guys.